Good morning and welcome to another episode of VIP Playbook. I am your host, Mike, the Ham Dog Hammer, alongside the young technical assistant. Folks, this man is a legend in the making. His name is TJ Money. How you doing today, TJ?
I'm doing pretty well. I think that we had some interesting picks yesterday.
Man, we sure did. Let me just start off by saying, folks, put us up against anybody out there. Go to Picks and Parlays. Go to Betting Pros. Check them out. Our overall percentage is 62%. We just went 3-1. Overall, we are 18-11, and we do the NBA, and we are giving you these picks for free. You don't have to pay a dime for them. If you are listening and you are not taking these picks, I don't know why you're listening. Stop listening, because these are absolutely free, and this is a free way to make money. 18 out of 29, folks, 62%. We're the top. We are at the top, and we're going to keep going there, and we're going to keep rising. Okay. We have a couple of picks to go over. I want to talk first about our loss, okay? We had one loss, which was the Magic versus the Hawks. Now, when I made the pick, and I'm not making excuses here, folks, all I'm saying is this. If I make a pick, and then because we do this, right, Tej? We do this the night before, okay? We don't always know that the star player of a team is going to fall to an illness the next day, 3 hours before the game.
And sadly, during those times,
it's sad because had I have known that pick would not have been there. We took the Magic. Paulo Banchero was ruled out to an illness. Their star player.
What'd they say he had?
They didn't say. I didn't hear. It just said illness, and then I was like, "Wow, great." Yeah. I would never have made that pick. So, just to say, if I do make a pick and something like that happens, folks, don't take the bet, okay? But we are still calling it a loss. We are still putting it in there with our figures because those are going to happen. When you do the podcast the night before, things like that happen. So keep an eye on the injury report. It's very important.
Pro tip.
Absolutely. We had a win with the Bucks. They cruised 119-98 over the 76ers. We were laying 4.5. Easy win. The Thunder and the Rockets, 123-110. We played the under, which was 235.5. That hit. The Jazz and the Spurs. Jazz coming off of a five-game losing streak, 4 at home, playing the Spurs. We laid 8.5. This thing tipped off at 7, and we still cruised to an easy victory. So, 3 easy wins. We had 1 loss. We'll put an asterisk by it, but we're still going to count it because we are fully transparent here. And again, that takes our record to 18-11, and we plan on hitting 2 more today. We only have 4 games tomorrow, and that is going to be the Raptors, Pacers, the Pistons, Knicks, which the Pistons and the Knicks don't even have a line out yet, the Nets and the Grizzlies, and the Heat and the Kings. Not a lot to pick from. And since we only do the NBA, we're not going to force anything. But I do have 2 picks here that I like. Okay, first, what did I say? I said the Raptors were going to make a push, okay? This is the game we're going to start with. This is a scary one, and I think that this line may change. Right now, it's Pacers minus 6.5. The Raptors on the outside looking in. The Pacers they just destroyed the Mavericks today by 20 points. And the Mavericks were just blowing people out. This is a good spot for the Raptors Everybody's going to be on the Pacers after that big win yesterday. So I think that this game will go -7, even -8. So wait to take this. If you can get 7 or 8, I really love it. But we are going to take it at +6.5. So lock that one in. Our first pick is going to be the Raptors, +6.5 against the Pacers. They've played twice this year. Now remember, they made a trade earlier in the season. They've played twice. The Raptors won one, and the Pacers have won one. Pascal Siakam was the main piece in that trade. He is now a member of the Pacers. Both of these games were very, very close, and I expect this one to be the same. Enough said. Take the Raptors +6.5. Okay. Moving on. Now, this is an absolute ugly game here that we're going to talk about. The Brooklyn Nets and the Memphis Grizzlies. Both teams are 2-8 in their last 10. The Nets are 8-18 in road games. The Grizzlies are 7-21 in home games. I'm not going to pick a side, but I know that this game should be. I don't see either of these teams getting out of the hundreds, and if they do, I don't see either one getting above 105. Most certainly not 110. The over/under is at 214.5. That's a very low under for the NBA. I don't think I've seen one that low in a while.
Where does it usually sit for teams?
Anywhere from 215 is where they open up to possibly 245, even 250, depending on, certain teams have certain different paces of play. Certain teams play better defense, depending on what players are out. Like today, that Magic and Hawks game, that game would usually open up around 235 to 237. Opened up around like 227. That should have been something, Should have caught on to that, but we didn't. It just depends. This game, the Nets have not scored over 100 points. In fact, they've only scored 90 in 2 out of their last 3. And the Grizzlies, they didn't get out of 100. They didn't get 100 last game. They got 100 a couple games before that, but barely. So I like this game to stay very, very low. That's my pick of the day. Nets, Grizzlies under 214.5. Lock that one in. Okay, we have a little bit of time, so we're gonna talk about a quick
ad break.
A quick ad break. So we are brought to you by, we have a sponsor, and that sponsor is VIP Appliance. Okay, call us today, 405-331-4342, or visit us at VIPApplianceOKC.com. We absolutely have the best deal in town. $139 vent clean, dryer clean out. What we do is we clean out your vents. We go up on your roof. We clean out make sure that the top of that is cleaned up. We open up the dryer. We vacuum it out. We make sure that your dryer is safe, because it is the #1 cause of house fires, and it's proven. If you have not had your dryer cleaned out in the last 3 years, give us a call. We would love to come and help you out and make sure that your family is safe. Okay. Now, I wanted to talk about something, seeing as how my win percentage here is here at 62%, which we have a nice little, what do you call it? This is a nice little win-loss record of 18-11, which is 18 out of 29.
Now, for our viewers out there, how does 62% stand against like some
exactly
of the other guys?
So put it up against, go check it out. Go look at your professional bettors, okay? And your best ones, okay, are going to be around 60%. A lot of them will be less than that. Best one I could find was around 61.
Oh, wow. So we're beating all of them.
We're at 62%.
Just getting started, folks.
And we're just getting started. little story here. I decided to start doing this after I was banned from Oddsmaker.
How did you do that?
Well,
How do you get banned from an odds playbook?
well, first of all, they're crooks.
Oh,
Second of all, I had ran up too big of a roll. I started with $100 just to play around, just for fun. I love betting the games, just, playing the games, picking them, and watching. I love sports. And what I did was I took $100, and in October, when college football, actually it was the World Series when I started doing it because I'm a huge Rangers fan. But once I did that, by the end of January, my roll was up to $25,000
and you said when did you start?
in October.
So this is a October, November, December. This is a 3-month period.
Yes, it was. And if you don't believe me, I actually have the email that was sent from Oddsmaker telling me that my account had been banned because I was a pro bettor. True story.
How do they define that? How do you even define being a pro bettor?
I guess this right here. I don't know. I guess they knew before I really knew. So I said, oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't even care about the money, because my ego is such as to where I'm like,
You're a pro bettor.
yeah, I'm like, okay, well, I don't even need the money now because now I know I'm a pro bettor.
Yeah.
So, all right, I might as well do this for money. So here I am.
Here we are. The IP playbook.
And in fact, we may put that email up to show some of you that's a true story. I still have the email from Oddsmaker. So any of you that might use Oddsmaker as your sports book, if you're any good, I would probably get away from them. So there's that. What else do we have? I mean, this is kind of a short day. It's Sunday. We've got a short day Monday. We don't really do college hoops. We do college football, big time.
Oh yeah.
College hoops for me is just, I don't know. I don't
think it has the same intensity, honestly.
It's not to me. It's not as good of a product.
Yeah.
The NBA is just, it's so much more entertaining to me.
Very high production value.
The college guys, they just half the time they can't even make shots.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know. And it's sad because I love sports. And I used to love college basketball. But I don't know. A lot of the good college players just skip college and go straight to the NBA.
Oh, they can go right out of high school?
A lot of them do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Has it
Or
always been that way?
they'll go overseas. Yeah. So a lot of your good players, they just skip college, like they do in baseball. And by the way, once baseball is ramping up, and we will do baseball bets.
When will those baseball bets start?
So spring training just started, and we'll have about a month of that. I think the first game, and I'll have to look. First game for baseball is going to be.
And this is for the MLB?
Yes. Opening day is going to be Thursday, March 28th. So we have about a month. And baseball, trust me, that baseball's a tough one. But I love baseball. Love baseball. But right now we're doing basketball, and we're going to continue to win. If you guys come across us and you find us, folks, find a sports book, take these bets. I didn't even mention what our figures were at. $630. If you're betting $100 and you've taken all of our picks for the last 8 days, you're up $630. If you're a $1,000 bettor, you're up $6,300. What more can you want?
That sounds like a good deal to me. I mean,
And it's free, dude.
It's free. It's free. And we do it entertainingly.
You're not going to get it free forever. I'll just say that. But I will give them out free for now. So
Get them while you can.
get them while you can. I'm not kidding. It's going to even get better and better. We ain't messing around here. The VIP Playbook. Is there any tributes? Last night we did a tribute to Robin Williams, and I was really, really happy with that. I'm glad we talked about that. Tonight I don't think we'll do any tributes. I think we'll just get out of here.
All right.
Guys, if you like making money, take these picks. VIP Playbook. Mike, TJ, out.
See ya.